matey. Welcome to today's virtual write-in.
I just brought my pen because I hear that the pen sword is mightier than the normal sword.
Yes. I've heard that.
I should have workshopped the joke before I said it because there's definitely a joke there, but I'm not smart enough to come up with it.
It's okay. That's what editing is for later.
Yes, someone help me come up with a better joke than that.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Welcome to, this is the second virtual write-in today for Donation Day in 2019. We're so excited to be here with you. I'm Catherine. I'm the communications manager at NaNoWriMo.
I'm Mariah. I'm the director of the Young Writers Program at NaNoWriMo / infamous swashbuckler.
Oh, yes, obviously.
I've buckled so many swashes.
That's funny because I've unbuckled a lot.
Oh, we definitely need like a button that goes.
Yeah. Could get my drummer from my band to just come and sit in the background.
Yeah. So, why are we dressed like pirates? We'll answer that in a second. First, we're going to talk about Double Up Donation Day.
Yep.
Oh my God, my brain just went blank. Okay, no, Double Up Donation Day. So you may or may not know, NaNoWriMo is a nonprofit. We're almost entirely participant funded, which is really cool. It means we have a really engaged and excited participant base, you. And so today we're trying to write as a community. We're also trying to raise money for our organization so we can keep doing all these awesome programs for free. So our goal is, this is what I would say to your drummer, drum roll. Our goal today is to raise $150,000. We have already raised, just in the morning here, $67,005. I thought that 5 was important.
It's very important.
So we only have $133,995 to go.
Woohoo!
Which seems like a lot of money to me, but we have some amazing prizes and we have a whole day ahead of us.
And cool. This hour, I think, is it this hour and the next hour?
Yeah.
We have a matching donation from an amazing anonymous donor in the Santa Cruz region. So if you donate now, your donation automatically gets doubled because of this matching donor without you having to do anything. So that's super cool. We're really, really grateful for that. Also, if you donate in the next 2 hours, you will be put in the running to win one free stateroom for up to 2 adults for the duration of the JoCo Cruise 2021.
Hence
why we're dressed like pirates.
We've never been on a cruise. We just assumed it's a lot like being pirates.
Right?
So we thought we'll be pirates today.
I did go pirate sailing once. In the San Francisco Bay. It was not what I was expecting.
I would expect you just like sailing up to ships and robbing them.
Well, no, we had water cannons, so we were like, there were 2 boats and we were having like a water cannon fight.
That's very fun.
It was fun, but I was not prepared for what it actually was. Anyway,
so
that's why we're dressed like pirates.
If you're interested in being a pirate on this cruise, you just have to donate $10 or more anytime within this hour or the next hour, and you're eligible to win that prize. And you can give as many times as you'd like to increase your chances. We'll announce the winners on Twitter, as well as in our Donation Day page, which you can go to in the link below this video.
I'll also drop it in the chat.
Cool. If you're not into cruises, you don't want to be a pirate, here are some other cool things. We call it Double Up Donation Day. If you donate $25 today, you'll get the $50 gifts. If you donate $50 today, you'll get the gifts that we usually send to $100 donors. So your donation is doubled.
So we got some of these gifts here. And then today only, we also have this special enamel pin here that you can get. And that's only if you donate today.
Yep.
So.
This is the 3rd time we've done it. So if you donated last year on Donation Day and the year before, you already have our 2 other special pins. Mm-hmm. And this can be the 3rd to your collection. If you didn't donate back then, this could be the start of your pin collection. They're super cute.
I liked them a lot.
Me too.
I used to put pins all over my bag. I still do sometimes.
Okay. Let's see. We said all the things we have to say. Check. We'll probably we'll repeat some of this information throughout the virtual write-in, but really we want to get writing because we're also trying to get to 125 million words as a community today.
Yep.
So that means everyone who's writing around the world is trying to reach that. And right now, I'm going to see if I can read this number. Sometimes it's hard for me to read numbers, but
yeah.
Currently, we have 33 million 6,931 words written
Yep.
as a community. So at the end of this virtual write-in, we're going to write a lot of words, and you can add them to your word count, and that'll go to that community goal.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Speaking of that, should we start writing?
Let's begin. If you've never been to a virtual write-in, welcome. This is a weird one to start with.
But we're glad you're here.
Yeah. We're going to do 3 sprints. We'll try to write as much as we can in that time. We'll time them. We'll say you're writing for 5 minutes, you're writing for 10 minutes. We'll also provide a prompt, which you're welcome to use or ignore as it suits you. And we tried to make all of our prompts exist at the intersection of time travel, which is our NaNoWriMo theme this year, and pirates.
Arr.
Arr.
I was trying to workshop my accent last night with my partner because he's very good at
With your
my partner. He's very good at them. I am not. It just kept coming out.
I feel like real pirates must be really offended right now. You know, they're like, I don't talk like that.
Rolling in their graves.
They're watery pirate
They're
graves.
they're watery
Dark.
pirate.
We just took a dark turn. I'm picturing that.
Like your novel might do.
Yeah.
Who knows? Okay, let's do it.
Okay. Do you want me to read the first one, or do you want to read the first
you
one?
should read the first one.
Okay. This first one is going to be 5 minutes. So I tried to come up with a bit of a Captain Hook prompt because I thought of clocks and pirates, Captain Hook. So for 5 minutes, you can try to write a scene in your novel where there's a ticking clock in the background. It can also be a metaphorical clock or some other kind of timekeeping device if your world doesn't have them. It could be a countdown that's happening. It could just be like a grandfather clock that's in the background ticking, or a watch maybe. Try to work in a timepiece somehow. Or if that prompt doesn't work for you, you can just count our 5-minute timer as your own ticking clock and warm up a little bit without the prompt. So this prompt, Catherine's dropping it in the chat, and it's also probably in the description of the video.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay, so 5 minutes.
Biological clock, someone says. Someone says, does the bomb count? Surely.
Yeah.
Basically, anything in the background that's like ticking, just like Captain Hook has that alligator? Crocodile?
Crocodile,
Who's-
TikTok crop.
Yes,
Right.
who swallowed that clock, and it's chasing him, and he
Yeah,
hears
yeah.
it in the background sometimes. So
Okay, let's go. So 5 minutes starting now.
Oh my god, I wasn't ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Got about a minute and a half left. Okay, time is up. Go ahead and wrap up what you're writing. Drop in the chat. Let us know either how many words you wrote during that sprint, or if you want to share a sentence of what you wrote or how you used the prompt. We would love to hear that. Yeah.
Can I share a couple of these?
Oh, yeah, please.
Okay, so I'm the director of the Young Writers Program, and in November I get to visit, while we're waiting for you to do this, I get to visit classrooms around the Bay Area, and I just think they share with me some of the stories they're writing, and I just wanted to share some with you since I think they're really funny and amazing and a little inspirational. This one I'm just going to read some of the titles. This one's called Time for Vacation, Attack from the Terrifying Psycho Woman. That's from a 4th grader. This one's from an 8th grader. The Lost After Car Accident or Murdered Love. Here's the description. A boy named Axel gets in a tragic car accident and finds out his parents got kidnapped. He gets a girlfriend, and a girl kills his girlfriend.
Oh, gosh.
She killed her because she loves him. She continues to do it.
Ooh, continues to kill people?
The title of this one is Bobby the Half Duck, Into the Wild. And he's a half duck because he has the body of a duck but a brain of a cat.
I would read that.
I know. Let me see if I've got one more that I can share real fast. Oh, this one I sympathized with or whatever. It's called An Untitled Book, which is often what my books are called. And his synopsis is just random action.
I think we could all use that one.
Yeah. And then the synopsis of this one, this is the last one I'll read. It's Untitled by John. And the synopsis is, it's not easy to live a normal life.
Not wrong.
These 8th graders are like,
oh man, that's great.
Yeah. Okay. Those are just some of the ones that I got to talk to yesterday.
Sweet.
Should we read some of these lines?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
I know, it's great.
Oh no.
I think this one by Katie Lawrence. It says, only after a moment of thought did she realize that it was her trust in other people slowly ticking away with every stroke of midnight that marked another day spent alone. That's great.
Aziz Rian said, Allie overslept. There was no dawn sun to wake her. The only change to indicate day had come was a shift from purple twilight to a heady scarlet glow. So a bit of a time shift. Let me see if there's another one.
See, Katie May wrote 279 words and said, there's 2 pieces of stick-like plastic that seem to be pointed at random points on the device and trapped behind a layer of glass. I wonder if that's the bomb.
Shyla C said, it led us into a small room with 2 white armchairs, a lamp, and a wall clock. The clock was ticking the seconds away loudly. a thing like a clock in the background is a cool detail, I think, because like you mentioned it then, and then throughout that whole scene, it's just this thing. I don't know. I feel like it sets the scene in an interesting way.
Yeah, I used it in my scene. It was one of my characters like meeting somebody kind of strange and mysterious for the first time, and I was like, "Ooh, this kind of makes it extra mysterious," which is sort of nice.
That's cool. Okay, let's see.
So
She said, Katie May, did you just read hers? It's actually a watch. The girl describing it has only ever seen digital clocks before.
Nice. Okay, cool.
That's really cool.
That's great.
Okay, let me read one more. I know, Valerie Jackson said, this chat is going so fast. Valerie J, we hear you. Yep. We're with you, girl. Lots of people here. Let's see, another one.
Zoe Steele said, my character is a cross-country runner, so I had her go to practice. The coach's timer was the clock. I like that.
Yeah. Okay, let me read one more. Did you? Laura dreams big.
No.
Leia hadn't managed to do much but finish her coffee in the last. How long was it? She hadn't kept track anymore. There were so many thoughts running around in her head, and it was overwhelming.
Nice.
So you kind of did it the opposite, where it's like you lose where time is for a minute. Which is cool. Love that. And I heard a lot of words getting added. That's very cool too.
Yeah. Don't forget to update your word count on the NaNoWriMo site if you are doing this, because that's how we're keeping track of our whatever millions of word count goal today. I can't even remember what it is.
And before we start writing the next one, I had a question for you, and maybe you can answer. I know I kind of asked this one because I know you have strong feelings about it. So, talking about time, what time is the best for you to write? Do you have a sweet spot, or do you like write anytime you can, or is there a certain time of day or a time of year when you're like, this is when I write? Catherine?
I mean, I always write in the evening. So anytime kind of between when I come home from work and when I go to bed. And I do have strong feelings about this because there's so much out there that's like, you can only be a successful writer if you get up at 6 a.m. and write in the morning. And that doesn't work for me because my brain doesn't start working yet. So I'm definitely a nighttime writer. Other than that, I don't really have any like specific rituals or anything, but definitely in the evening.
That's nice. I really want to be able to work in the evening, but I kind of, because I normally write in the morning. And I'm at this point where I'm like, if I don't write in the morning, then I kind of like psych myself out for writing at any other time. Because I'm like, I can only write during my allotted writing hour between this time and this time. But whenever I actually just sit down in the afternoon and try to do something, I can do it. So it's just it's like a block for me. I think I just need to write.
Yeah, it's been helpful. Some of us here in the office have been like, not even really writing together because one person's in Canada, but like just texting each other when we're sitting down to write and be like, okay, we're writing now. And sometimes that has gotten me, like, I've just been laying in bed, like scrolling through Tumblr and be like, I guess I should write. So.
Someone said that they like to write when they're a little tired because then they don't, I lost where the quote was, but I really liked it. It was like, I like to write when I'm tired because then I like am too tired to, like weird things will come out when I'm like a little loopy. And I do kind of feel that too, where, well, I forget who said this, but someone was saying that you should try writing at different times of day because like what you write in the morning might be so different from your style in the evening. Right. So you get to try out like, okay, what is morning Mariah like? What is nighttime Mariah like?
Problem is I know what morning Catherine is like.
It's just like,
yeah, basically.
That's very funny. And we definitely have some moms on here. It says Signy VMO's Jesperson says mornings, evening, and when the kids are not saying mom, 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 mom. Our director of community is Sarah. She has, I'm going to mess up their ages and she's maybe watching. She has children.
She does have children. can confirm.
Yeah. And she says that same thing, that just like working in the time and the brain space.
Yeah.
So any moms out there, I salute you.
Definitely.
Students also, people who are like, I write when I'm not doing my homework or on my bus ride, like good for you. That's dedication.
Yeah. So we have a lot of morning writers in this chat, it seems like. Whatever. I stand by what I said.
Yeah, I just wouldn't. People say there's only one way to do something.
Oh, yeah. There's never one way to do something.
There's never one way to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's so annoying when they try to tell you that. Okay.
Yeah. Queen of Blades 56 said, just started a new job at the beginning of November. I write whenever I get home. Congratulations. And also, what a time to start a new job.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. I feel that too.
Naya Celeste, does 1 a.m. count as morning?
Ugh.
Only if you're waking up at 1 a.m. after
Yeah.
after a night's sleep. I
Oh,
think
no.
that's probably a late night writer.
Writer Todd said, I'm an aspiring writer to be writer. I'm in 5th grade. I'm scared that when I'm an adult, no one will read anymore.
People will still read.
People will be reading. And
Definitely.
people have been saying that for years, where they're like, video games means that no one's going to read, or the phones mean no one's going to read anymore.
Yeah.
But like, people love stories. People have been telling stories for
Yeah.
hundreds of years.
Okay.
People will read your stories, I bet.
Yeah, I even remember when like e-readers came out. They were like, "Oh, this is going to destroy physical books," and it's like, no, people still like reading real physical books. So.
And Caitlin Graham said, "People read on their phones." LOL.
Oh yeah,
like,
true.
Duh, yeah, people are reading all the time. It's whenever people start a sentence and they say something like "kids these days," I'm like, "Oh my god, nothing good is going to come out of that sentence."
Do you ever have those moments where you have like a kids these days moment and you're like, wait, am I getting old?
Yeah. Mostly my moments like that are like, ow! Like I turned my neck and now I can't move my neck. Like, I'm getting old.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. Remember to take stretch breaks while you're writing.
Gosh, yeah.
Speaking of.
PSA.
PSA.
Stretch your fingers. Don't sit too much. Okay. Should we move on to our next prompt?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. You want me to read this one?
Sure.
Okay. Okay, so we were sticking with sort of this space-time travel pirate theme, and we were trying to think of other things that involve that. So we were thinking of the movie Time Bandits, which was made by Terry Gilliam, where people steal a map charting all the holes in the fabric of time and use it to steal treasures from different historical eras.
Time traveling pirates.
Time traveling pirates.
That's where we're writing at the intersection.
So yeah, this prompt is going to be for 10 minutes, and it's let your character daydream about a treasure they'd like to steal, or let them actually steal it. And treasure can kind of mean anything you want it to mean, by the way. So, okay. All right, again, this prompt is going to be for 10 minutes. If it doesn't work for you, you don't have to use it, but it's there for you if you want it for fun. And yeah.
Treasure can be like, someone's like, this doesn't quite fit with my novel. A treasure can be a treasure chest. It could also be like your neighbor's cat. It could also be...
You could steal somebody's heart.
Like that's when I realize I'm so not romantic, when people say things like that. And I think, well, I would never think of that. Or like a pencil from a kid's desk,
Yeah.
Treasure could be anything.
Okay. 10 minutes. Let's go and start now. Got about a minute and a half left. Okay, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up what you're writing. And again, drop in the chat if you want to share a sentence or tell us how many words you got during that sprint.
Are you finishing your sentence?
I am finishing my sentence. Thank you very much.
Oh, wow. People are dropping in their word count. We've got 53 words, 304 words. MS says 562 words.
Nice.
Exclamation point.
Woohoo.
Ryder Tot, who is our 5th grader who's tuning in, says she had seen her mother die. She had seen her mother die, and she didn't do anything about it.
Ooh.
That is dark and exciting.
Yeah. Rosemary Tiger got 500. Bless you.
I'm just getting so excited.
Oh, yeah.
What do you say to a pirate when they sneeze?
I don't know. What do you say?
I don't know. Doesn't it sound like a joke, though?
I really thought that you had something.
Someone's going to finish that joke for me.
Somebody should finish that joke for us. What do you say to a pirate when they sneeze?
Yeah, you say like, Gazartite. That's
no,
so bad.
That
That's
doesn't
bad.
work.
I'm so embarrassed. Delete that out of this video later.
I'll think about it.
Cool. So we've got people who've got in the 300s, the 200s, the 80s, like any words that you write are more words than you had before. Oh, Robin Mulder said, "Are you okay?"
Yes. I knew somebody would do it.
Thank you. That's good. That's a good joke. Okay. While you're sharing those, maybe we'll read a couple more.
Yeah.
M said, "All day I've written 3,000 words." That's amazing.
Nice.
Oh, someone used the word treasure. Naya Seol said, "Good night, I love you. I couldn't ever be sure she actually heard me, but I always said it. The hope that she actually did was a treasure."
Aww.
She worked on the word treasure.
I don't know if this has anything to do with the prompt, but I just like it from Lexi Reynard. Said, favorite line. I looked up to the camera, wiggling my fingers at it, and said in a spooky voice, "I am from the interwebs."
That's so funny. Okay. Oh, Adventures of Indy the Service Pupper had 294 words, and an excerpt was, "So many thoughts ran through her mind. The loudest one was that the headmistress was quite possibly a siren. That would be bad for the Marines."
Oh, cool.
I don't know if it's like a real siren.
I hope so.
Me too. That would be really funny and interesting.
Food from the Heart. Their sentence is kind of on point for their name. She ripped open her lunchbox, yanking her sandwich out of its Ziploc bag and sinking her teeth into the bread. I feel like that's kind of a treasure when you're really hungry and you finally find something to eat.
Brian English said, "My book is arguable bad." Yeah. I mean, honestly, first drafts are like not beautiful things usually. Like if they weren't, they wouldn't be first drafts. And we were talking about in the chat while we were writing, some people were talking about kind of that voice that like, I don't know how to write, or this is bad, or writer's block. And in the Young Writers program, we call it your evil inner editor. Yeah. Which is just like the voice that tells you this isn't good. And honestly, the most important part of being a writer, I feel like, is learning how to ignore that voice. Mm-hmm. Just be like, I hear you. I'm not going to listen to you now. Like, the only way to write is to write like a bad draft first, you know? Okay. Claire Boyle said, "My novel is called The Art of Manipulation." Loving these pirate puns.
Yeah, everybody should just have a vaguely pirate-themed novel from now on. Oh, Rebecca Degas says, "Mia cradled the 3 oranges as if they were precious jewels."
I love that.
Yeah. Fun fact, because I used to dance and I'm writing about dance, but there was one choreographer who like really was into oranges when they were like a new thing, and he put oranges into all his ballets. So in like the Cinderella or the original ballet, there's this whole dance where like the stepsisters are dancing with oranges for no reason at all. So they can be precious jewels.
That's an interesting fact.
Fun fact of the day.
Aaron Witherspoon says, "I have a distinct feeling that the part of my story that I'm currently telling is the first part that will be edited out, LOL." I get that too with virtual write-ins, actually, where I'll write a lot kind of to the theme, and there's sometimes snippets that don't quite fit into the novel that I'm where I currently am in the novel, but I save them and I count them towards my word count, and sometimes I get little gems from them. So like, even if you don't end up using a lot of this, like maybe you'll learn something new about your character, or maybe you'll think of a new direction or a new thing that helps you move your story forward. Honestly, probably a lot of what you write in the first draft is going to be cut by the second draft. It's just part of the process. So.
Yeah. I often find that like, even if it doesn't necessarily make it into the next draft, sometimes doing these virtual write-ins just help me push forward to the next scene. Because even if I'm like, I kind of know where it has to go, but then like if I'm just writing on my own, I'm just like, I don't want to write this. But when I'm here, I'm like, okay, no, I just have to get through it. And then sometimes it takes me in a direction that I didn't expect to go, which is nice.
Yeah. Cool. I feel like I'm going to sneeze again. But now we know what pirate joke we're going to make. So.
There we go.
Okay, we have 20 minutes left. I think we're
Okay.
supposed to end a little early.
Yeah, I think.
So not an hour, but 15 minutes.
Yeah, we're ending a little bit early just so we can kind of make sure that we wrap everything up. Don't forget about those prizes for donation day too. I think the cruise one is going to be for the next 2 hours, so that's not like you have to do it right now if you want to try to make it.
But whenever I wait till the last minute, things always go badly for me. So if you have a minute now, like, this is a good time to do it. And if you joined in late and you were like, why are these people dressed like pirates? It's because we're doing Double Up Donation Day. And if you donate $10 or more in the next, now it's hour and 20 minutes,
there we go.
You get entered into a drawing to win a balcony cabin on the Joko NaNoWriMo cruise in 2021, plus some travel stipend. And altogether, I think the whole prize is worth like $6,000.
Oh, wow.
And people were talking online. I just saw that cruise is basically sold out. So,
oh, cool. So this is your chance.
Yeah, this is your chance to get it. And, I never win anything, but like somebody wins it.
I know, right?
Like you have the same chance as everyone else.
To be fair, sometimes I do just dress like a pirate anyway.
Oh, yes, these are all from Catherine's. Like,
these are all my clothes. Actually, this one belongs to my partner. But
also, there's extra pirate clothes that I'm not wearing that she brought. Like, we could have another person here dressed like a pirate just based on Catherine's closet.
My closet is probably more than half costumes, honestly. It's a problem.
Okay. So maybe we should move to our next one.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So our final prompt, and I think maybe this is a 10-minute prompt.
Yep.
Is we're going to have you put your character in a situation where they feel adrift at sea or lost in time and space, and write about how they react. What do they do or not do to get themselves out of that situation? So a character who feels adrift or lost or anything like that.
Yeah. And when we were talking about this prompt, where I was like, I don't think I can write about a character having a decision. I was like, I write about characters being undecided about things all the time. So you can kind of take it in the direction that works best for you.
Yeah. One thing about writing, like we said, is like everyone's a different writer. So that was actually, I liked learning that about you. I was like, oh, people, like different writers have different approaches, and what works for me might not work for everyone.
Totally. Okay. So
There's some super dramatic emojis in the prompt in the chat right now. This one.
Love it. It always makes me think of Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Okay. 10 minutes. Last prompt for this virtual write-in, but we will be having another one at 3 p.m. Our time. So anyway, last one for now. 10 minutes. Let's get writing. And start.
How much time do we have?
We have 1 minute and 13 seconds left. All right, time's up. Go ahead and wrap up what you're writing. Again, if you want to drop a sentence or your word count in the chat, we'd love to hear it. And yeah.
Whew.
Okay.
I've told this before. It's hard to go from writing to like talking for me.
I know.
I kind of want to keep going. And guess what? You can.
Hey.
So if you want to keep writing what you were writing, we can't keep doing this virtual write-in, but you should keep writing. And then at 3 p.m. Pacific time, we're having another virtual write-in.
So that's in 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours from now.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay.
Time.
I know. Wibbly wobbly.
Wibbly wobbly. Timey-wimey.
And we're going to be doing donation day stuff all day today. So if you're behind on your word count or if you want to write a lot, this is the time. You can find us on Twitter, where we have a lot of word sprints and prompts. We're sharing prompts on Instagram, and we have this virtual write-in. You should check out the link to our donation day page, which is it's in the description below this video. We can also drop it into the chat.
Yep.
If you can donate, we appreciate it so much. We know not everyone can, and we fully understand that, but we always appreciate donations from you, and it's what helps us keep our programs running. You can check out all the prizes and more information on that donation day page.
And remember that contributing to our community word count goal is helping out too, because that's always a great way to join in.
Yeah, so it's really fun for us to like have this on a Saturday and see like new faces in the chat and hear new stories, and it's pretty inspirational for me too, and I hope it feels inspirational to you all as well.
Yeah, and if you want more of these, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel as well, and then you should get notifications when we have new videos popping up, and we have some really cool YouTube guides that we're partnering with. So I think yesterday Tamara Woods, who's a YouTube author, did a write-in on our channel as well. So lots of good stuff going on, lots of fun things. Cool. Yeah. Thank you all for joining us. Again, tune back in a couple hours if you want to join another virtual write-in. And until then, what should our sign off as pirates?
Oh my God, we should have thought about this.
Oh man, we did not think.
Did they say ahoy, or is that like aloha? Does it mean both hello and goodbye?
I don't know. Let's say stay salty.
Ooh, okay. Stay salty, Ramos. Wow, that's a good sign off.
Yeah.